Hi and welcome back to Low Carb Abode. I'm Ludmilla and today I'm going to show you how to make these delicious keto monster cookies. If you've never tried monster cookies, you're in for a treat. They're cookies made with peanut butter, oats, and M&Ms. So oats and especially M&Ms are of course not exactly keto friendly, but I have some great low carb ingredients that we can use to make these monster cookies fit into your diet. So let's get baking. We're going to start off by whisking together 1.5 cups of unsweetened shredded coconut, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and just a dash of salt. Monster cookies are usually made with oats, which are gluten-free but not low carb. So instead we're using the shredded coconut, which will give the cookies a great texture. So now we can put aside our dry ingredients and combine our wet ingredients. You will need 2 large eggs, and for my sweetener today I'm using Swerve Brown, which is a brown sugar substitute. I'm using 2/3 of a cup. You could also use just granular erythritol. To this I'm adding 1/4 cup of melted butter and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And now I'm just whisking everything together until it looks smooth. This is a super easy recipe and it only takes a few minutes to whisk together the cookie dough and you won't even need a hand mixer. Now we are ready to add our peanut butter. So most Cookie Monster recipes call for peanut butter, but you can just as well use almond butter if you prefer. And in fact today I'm using a combination of almond butter and peanut butter because I ran out of peanut butter. Either way, when you choose a nut butter, pick the kind without any added sugar. And also I prefer using the nut butters without any added oils. You will need 1 cup of almond butter or peanut butter. I'm using a large spoon to stir in the butter as the cookie dough will be getting quite sticky and thick now. So just keep stirring until everything is well combined. So these cookies are not only completely gluten-free and flour-free, we don't even require any almond flour for this recipe. Once the peanut butter or almond butter is completely incorporated, we can now add our dry ingredients. And again, I'm using just my spoon to stir everything together. We are nearly coming to an end with preparing our cookie dough, but of course, because these are monster cookies after all, we need to add our toppings. I'm adding 1/3 cup of sugar-free chocolate chips and 1/3 cup of Lily's dark chocolate candy-coated pieces. They are sugar-free and are sweetened with erythritol, and that's why they make a great low-carb substitute for M&Ms. You can find them at Walmart or Whole Foods. I ordered mine from Amazon and I will provide you with the Amazon link in the description below. They really come pretty close to M&Ms in terms of texture and flavor, but if you can't find them or if you don't want to purchase them, you could also use chopped nuts or almonds instead. Now that I stirred in my toppings, I'm ready to scoop out our cookie dough. Line a large baking sheet with parchment paper and use about a heaping tablespoon for each cookie. You will end up with about 16 to 18 cookies. I'm using the palm of my hand to press down on each cookie, but not too much because I want to end up with thick, soft cookies, not thin, crispy cookies. Bake them in a preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 12 to 15 minutes. You want to take them out once you see that the edges are golden brown. Don't overbake them. I will bake them in 2 rounds as I still have some cookie dough left. After baking, I like to decorate the still warm cookies with a few more of the candied chocolate pieces. You can skip this step if you like. But make sure to let the cookies cool down for at least 5 minutes before you transfer them onto a cooling rack. And then let them cool down completely before you enjoy them, because keto cookies tend to be rather crumbly until they're completely cooled down. So here are our keto monster cookies. No added sugar, no flour, and super delicious. They are soft and chewy, and each cookie has only about 4 net carbs. The carbs per cookie can vary a bit depending on what kind of nut butter you'll end up using, also what kind of toppings you will add to your cookies, and how big each cookie is. But either way, these cookies will be so much lower in carbs than your regular monster cookies that are made with flour, sugar, and oats. So enjoy them without any guilt, with some coffee or tea, or make them for your next birthday party. I will add the recipe link in the description box below, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!